Hello everyone, welcome to our virtual class. See what we learned in our previous lectures. As we know, there are three types of classification of market on the basis of time, on the basis of place, and on the basis of competition. See, there are again three types of competition. That is, first is perfect competition. There are two types of competition: perfect competition and imperfect competition. Imperfect competition. Again, imperfect competition, there are three types. First is monopoly, second is oligopoly, and third is monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition. As we learned, as we learned in our previous lecture, that is two topics, monopoly and oligopoly. What is monopoly? Monopoly means is a single seller. In this market, there is a single seller. In oligopoly, there is a few sellers. And in perfect competition, there are large number of buyers and large number of sellers. See, what is monopolistic competition? Today we are going to discuss on monopolistic competition. What is monopolistic competition? Monopolistic competition is a combination of perfect competition and monopoly. See, it is a combination of perfect competition and monopoly. Perfect competition plus monopoly means it is a mixture of perfect competition and monopoly. In this market that have the some features of perfect competition and monopoly, some features of monopoly. So let's start monopolistic competition. Forms of market, part 4. In this topics to be covered in this lecture, that is the monopolistic competition, its meaning and its features. See, what is monopolistic competition? According to Chamberlain, monopolistic competition refers to competition among a large number of sellers producing close but not perfect substitute. Means in this market, in this monopolistic competition, there are large number of sellers and buyers also. So there are small group of sellers. They producing a similar product but not an identical, not an identical product. When market which have a large number of producers producing differentiated products which are close substitute to each other. In this market, there are close substitute products engage in non-price competition. We call it as monopolistic competitive market. What is non-price competition? Any firms, any action of firms to increase the demand of their products, of their goods, or of their output. So that is called non-price competition. For example, free home delivery or packaging. So This is a non-price competitor. Many firms give better service. It is also non-price competition. Features of monopolistic competition. First is fairly large number of sellers. The number of sellers in a monopolistic competition is large. It is still smaller than that in a perfectly competitive market. Since the number of sellers is large, each seller has a limited control over supply. Okay, the seller has complete control over his brand. In this market, see, in this market there are many sellers and many buyers. Seller are produce different types of products, different brand available in this market. Thus, each producer enjoys an element of monopoly on one hand, and on the other they have to face competition from sellers selling close substitute in the market. Means in this market sellers selling similar but not identical products. Okay, see the picture. There are numbers of sellers and numbers of products available in this market. Second feature is fairly large number of buyers. In this market, there are fairly large number of buyers. Consequently, no single buyer can influence the price of the product by changing his individual demand. See the picture, this is a mall, this is a shopping mall. In this shopping mall, we get anything, we get all types of products like cloth, furniture, shoes, bags, any type of commodity we get in this mall. So there are buyers, large buyers, so no single buyer, no any single buyer can influence the price of the commodity by changing his individual demand. Next is product differentiation. It is very most important feature in this competition, that is monopolistic competition. Each product in this market is different from other product in some form or other. Each product in this market is different from other products in some of form or other. Their products, though different, are close substitute to each other. Producers also adopt various techniques such as discounts, advertisements, etc. to attract the consumers. Monopolistic competition is also known as non-price competition. Here again, non-price competition means better service, then product guarantee, uh, they give free home delivery, like that. That is a non-price competition. Monopolistic competition is also known as non-price competition. See the picture. First is there are many brand available in the market of toothpaste. See, Colgate. Colgate is the close substitute to Pepsodent or Close Up. Then Dabur Red and Dabur Babul. It is a close substitute to Dantakanti. Both toothpaste are herbal products. Okay. Next example, see the next example of soap. There are many brands available. So Lux is available. Lux is close substitute to Hammam or Synthol or Dove. Means there are a number of products available in this market. Product differentiation in this market, firms differentiate only the product with the product, not on this price differentiation. Next is free entry and exit. Under monopolistic competition, there is freedom of entry and exit. That is, new firms are free to enter the market if there is supernormal profit. Okay, and similarly, they can leave the market if they find it difficult to survive. Means here no any barriers to enter the market, enter into the market or exit from the market. Only two common barriers in this market, that is government regulation and technology. Otherwise, full freedom in this market, firms have full freedom to enter and exit. Next is selling cost. The uniqueness of this market lies in the fact that a difference is made between cost of production and selling cost. What is cost of production? Cost of production is a variation of expenses, not variation of expenses like raw material, then labors, like that. Means cost of production and selling cost. The cost that producer have to incur in order to differentiate their product is known as selling cost. Hence, mediums such as television, radio, newspaper, magazines, etc. are used by firms to increase the sales. The price of the product includes cost of production as well as selling cost. Means all cost of production include in the selling is a as well as a selling cost. Means labor, raw material expenses, all variation of expenses include in this cost. See the example, sellers give offers, give some discount to the to buyers, then give some special offers, declare some special offers, then they advertise their products, then bonus. This is the incentives of buyers, incentives for buyers. So this is selling cost. Yeah, in the monopolistic competition, there are product differentiation and selling cost. These two features are very important. Next is close substitute. In monopolistic competition, goods have close substitute to each other. See the picture. For example, detergent powder, tea powder, then soap, Colgate. There are many brands available in this market. Okay. See the detergent powder. Tide is close substitute to Surf Excel. Then Surf Excel is close substitute to Ghadi detergent powder. So all products, uh, sellers producing or selling many products in the market, and they are close substitute each other. Next example is tea powder. Many brands available. That is red label is close substitute to Taza. Then Parivar. Taza is close substitute to Parivar. All products are close substitute to each other. Next is concept of group. Chamberlain introduced the concept of groups as the substitute for industry concept. The firm producing identical product or clubbed together in one industry under perfect competition. See, the firm producing identical product are clubbed together in one industry under perfect competition. All the firms producing close substitutes are taken together in a group concept. See, what is in industry here? Here, industry is a group of firms. Industry is a group of small firms or group of firms, and they producing a identical products and close substitute products. See the example. It is very easy to understand this concept. Tata is a big industry, and Tata Docomo, Tata Motors, Tata Sky Shop, Tata Mutual Funds, Tata Steel. These are the another branches of this industry. Means Tata is a big industry, and all other branches of that industry. That is a group. I hope you all are understood that monopolistic competition. I show you one chart. In this chart, there are many concepts, all concepts of these uh, competitions. That is, perfect competition have large number of buyers and large number of sellers. In monopoly, only single sellers and large number of buyers. In oligopoly, few sellers but large number of buyers. And in monopolistic competition, there are fairly large number of buyers and fairly large number of sellers. See this chart, you write down this chart in your notebook and also write assignment. See this chart, perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly and monopoly. Number of firms, type of products, control over price, condition for entry, and price elasticity of demand and examples. It is very easy to understand all these concepts. See, this is assignment. You write down this assignment in your book. Fill in the blanks. Under monopolistic competition, there is dash of entry and exit. See, this is a very important chapter. An industry means that's producing identical products. And then in monopolistic competition, there are dash sellers. And the most important question is in this chapter, that is explain the meaning of monopolistic competition with its features.